Hello guys, I'm in a different setting. I'm in my friend's studio. Shout out to Soma, amazing producer, she's so good. I just wanted to say I've seen like an influx of people, specifically musicians actually, like especially on Instagram. I forgot this guy's name, but he does like a meme. I think he's some light skinned guy. I forgot his name. Shout out to him. But he's like he makes music, but I didn't know he made music until very recently when he made a video talking about like how much social media actually ruined his like creativity, because people didn't even know the nigga made music. And that really had me thinking like how many people are like losing themselves to like wait, okay, this angle is a lot better. Like a lot of people are losing themselves trying to be an influencer, and I don't even blame them. I think I watched this other YouTube video made by this guy. Again, I literally don't remember who made it, but he was talking about how the same guy I'm talking about, he also didn't know that he made music. I thought he only did memes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally thought the guy only did memes because that's all I knew him for. And when he came up on my For You page, it was never music related. Like, that's the thing. Do not lose yourself and your creativity trying to be an influencer. Even though technically, with this new day and age of technology, I don't really blame musicians specifically for doing this, because we've all been sold a truth of like, oh, or a lie rather, of like, oh, you can't make it nowadays only on music. You also need to be like producing. You need to do da 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 da. Like, you need to be on it. So that's what we've been told the past decade. So obviously musicians have seen that and heard that and been like, okay, cool. Let me get on my influencer grind. Let me just, But you know what? Like, it's good in small doses, because that light skinned guy, he's not the only one that has done this. I've seen other people do this too, where they'll run with the influencer thing so much, no one will ever have heard of your music, and that's how you as a person start to lose your creativity, because no one is listening to your music because they don't know it exists, because you've gone down a rabbit hole of just creating content, like doing memes, seeing what's trending, relating that to yourself. So it's like and you think you do gain followers. That's the trickiest bit. Like, Lipton iced tea. That's the trickiest bit, because it's like you do gain followers, but at what cost? Because the followers are not coming for your music, which is actually the really disheartening part. Personally, like, I play bass, so I'm not like a music producer. I'm not a music sound engineer, whatever. Like, I'm not that type of music, but it's still music nonetheless. And as someone, I guess, who makes music, because I do co-produce sometimes, guys. New things are coming. As someone who makes music, it's like, if I knew that all my followers were coming not for me, sorry, my music, but they're coming like for my humor, which, mind you, probably isn't actually your sense of humor. Like, if we're being completely honest, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, because they're there for you, your followers are there for you, but they're there for your personality. They're not there for your music, which I'd actually rather not have. I'd rather just, like, if I was a like proper musician, I'd rather just not make any views, any followers from my music. Sorry, from the content that I'm putting out, if it's not connected to my music, because then it's just like, oh, because when you do end up posting your music, no one's gonna really listen to it. And I feel so bad, because like, we've all been told the same thing for the past decade of, oh, if you want to make it with music, you need to be doing content, you need to post 3 times a day, you need to do da da da. I've heard it all, bro. Since the like mid 2010s to now, like, I've heard the same rhetoric being pushed. And I actually did understand it. I would give people that advice as well. But I always did tell them, don't lose yourself, because now you're an influencer. You're not even a musician anymore. Then people will start to stick for your humor, or the humor that you're portraying to everyone. They'll stay for, whether it's your looks or whatever, they'll stay for things that don't have to do with the music. And because no one is there for your music, when you do end up posting it, it doesn't get any traction. So then you end up, again, thinking that your music is shit. You end up thinking that, like, whatever it is that you're putting out is actually garbage. That is literally not the case. Like, your shit is not garbage. It's like, you've created a whole new audience. Like, you can't just, I think people have this misconception that just because people like them for their humor, their looks, fashion, whatever it is, non-music stuff. I'm talking about musicians specifically, by the way, in this video. Artists in general, but musicians specifically. Like, how do I put it? It's like, all these other things that people are here for, it's not truly you. If you're a musician and they're not listening to your music, when you do put it out and they're not listening to it, that audience is no longer, that's not transferable, because they're here for something that has nothing to do with music. It'll be a completely other, I think it'll be a different thing if you make music and the content you're putting out isn't just music, and it's like games or whatever, or visual arts, like something that can be to do with music. But when it comes to like internet meme culture, meme content, especially with all the meme pages and stuff, and like there's a big correlation between the meme pages and the like music, especially underground music. That's a whole other topic in itself. Like there's an actual connection between like underground music, I don't know, and online music in general, like music that has been birthed and created like online, and meme pages. There's actually a huge connection. I might make a whole other video on that, to be honest. I find it really interesting because it's like breeding a whole new culture. But because those things are so intertwined, it's like you can't transfer those same meme people, not meme people, to your music, because you have to account for things like what's it called, people's attention span. People that follow meme pages, or people that mainly follow meme pages, are not the same demographic of people that are just going to sit there and listen to your EP or listen to your album. Unfortunately, that's just the god honest truth. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I've never really seen that transfer happen properly unless the music is extremely connected to the memes. Like, you're birthing the memes the way you're birthing the music. Does that make sense? But it's like your humor, and that guy's video, that Lightskin guy's video, all his videos, everything, like his whole career, essentially, his whole meme career has literally nothing to do with his music. I think he even made a video himself saying how like it really did affect him, the fact that people didn't know him for his music. And it was like, why am I not getting any traction? Or maybe he's wondering, like, why am I not getting any traction? I've got all these followers, but my music is not popping off. People don't know me for my music. And that's because your music is meant to encapsulate you as a person. My general advice is, if you're trying to blow up and have your music be seen, like truly actually be seen, you can't let yourself be swallowed by like the influencer culture. I do understand why people do that, but we're now in 2026 where like I feel like that advice was probably good early 2020s, late 2010s, in my opinion. That's when the advice would have been good and paramount. But nowadays, we like the world, the internet, music, everything is moving so fast that you can't use the same advice given back then. Even like it's the same way you wouldn't take financial advice from a boomer, because the economy has changed so much. You shouldn't be taking cultural and musical advice, or like how to blow up a music, from things from back like even 5 years ago. Music evolves so fast. I feel like you guys don't understand, like, or some people don't understand how fast music, meme culture, and humor and meme culture, oh my gosh, like it's all evolving so fast that you can literally can't give the same advice from 5 years ago to now. Even to YouTubers, like, I think I was talking about it with my friend, we were like going through like this whole like YouTube deep dive. I think it was a YouTuber called Smosh from like 2012. We were looking at it and seeing how different YouTubers become. Imagine the advice they were being given back in 2012 and trying to like translate that to today. It literally wouldn't translate. It's like it's a whole different economy. Sorry, my lips are dry. Hold on. Yeah, like it's a whole different like culture altogether. Like, I think general advice that you should give to anyone when it comes to getting recognized or being seen, getting any type of viewership or engagement, you do have to appeal to people in some kind of way. You don't have to. Personally, I'm not really too fussed about it. I just do whatever I think works. But obviously, if you got like a brand, you want to make money off whatever it is that you're doing, like, you need to be very careful on the advice that you're taking in. There's so much information out there. I honestly don't blame people when they don't know what the fuck to do. Like, there's just too much information out there that everything gets like misconstrued, everything gets squabbled, everything like it starts to clash, it starts to contradict, and you don't even know what advice to take, because everyone's saying you need to post 3 times a day, you need to post on this day at this time for this audience, you need to post it like this, this is how you meant to do it. Next thing you know, people are telling you, oh, don't get swallowed by being an influencer, which is true, but it's like you're so confused. You're like, why is everything changing so much? And it's just like, that's the one constant in life. Change is the one constant. You should be expecting things to change like very, very, very frequently, especially when it comes to, again, music culture, meme culture, humor, things like that, the internet in general. Things move. Like 5 years is like the equivalent to like a century probably. Like, I don't know, like you have to keep up with the times. So it's like you can't really expect that same advice from like, I don't know, 2015 to 2019 to work in 2026. That's not how that works, because soon people will only know you for the humor that you're, I guess, putting out, but they won't know you for your music, which is probably very heartbreaking for you, because you want to make it as a musician, as an artist. Like, you want people to recognize you for that. So you start to think, oh, I've gathered all these people and they don't even know me for the one thing that I truly love to do. That genuinely must be heartbreaking. Like, I just wanted to make this video to like let people, because again, it's not just that one light skin guy, it's so many other people where it's like they've been sold a lie, they've been sold a dream, because they thought, okay, any type of viewership I get, it's all going to translate to like streams, for example. No, that's literally not, that's not how that works.